It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. It's the early 20th century, and the roads are lined with orange groves, and instead of being paved with concrete. And the two brothers, Dick and Mark McDonald, and they found themselves struggling to make ends meet in the post-Depression. And despite their dreams of Hollywood stardom, they were struck with mediocre jobs and really struggling just financially. And as the brothers told the way in the movie industry, they faced a constant setback, financial disruption, and their attempts to really break into entertainment, well, it left them with a mountain of debt and delusion. But they refused to give up. With determination burning in their hearts, they shifted their focus from Hollywood dreams to the food service business, hoping they would land some success. And did you know, interesting fact, did you know that McDonald's originally started as a barbecue restaurant before the iconic fast food chain that we know it as today? So faced with mounting challenges, the McDonald brothers embarked on a journey of innovation and reinvention. They realized that to succeed in the competitive food industry, they needed to streamline their operations and focus on efficiency. That's key for systems. So they, inspired by what was going on in the automobile industry, they decided to have assembly line techniques for manufacturing their food. And this really revolutionized the whole fast food industry. So McDonald's success can be really attributed to their focus on consistency and speed. Put that down, consistency and speed, which allowed them to serve more customers efficiently and keep the cost very low, hence profits. Just like McDonald Brothers business today can learn the importance of efficiency and optimization, as CEOs, when we streamline the process, have a super sexy sales system with a sales strategy, we can maximize the resources that we have, touch the people we were called to touch, and impact lives and businesses in a way that makes it really easy for everyone. So what's my two takeaways for you as a CEO this morning? Number one, have a sales system. Number two, be efficient. And number three, speed to market. Money loves speed. Solving someone's problem faster without sacrificing quality is another way to differentiate yourself in the marketplace. You do those two things and you will be very, very successful. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. And every morning we get started, we like to start off with our mantra. And our mantra is kind of like your mantra in the morning when you have gratitude. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. And everyone as a CEO, I want you to repeat those words after that. I know we do it every morning, but isn't it a great constant reminder as you get started and you look at your agenda, you look at your priority list, you look at your meeting schedule, put this in there, say this with me right now. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. Shay, what's the point? Sales is serious business. And then we move over to our mantra. And our mantra really is a pledge that we do every single morning. As a pledge as a CEO to our sales department, the pledge is really three words: learn, earn, and return. And every day a CEO needs to look at their business and say those words: learn, earn, and return for the sales organization. So repeat after me. Let's put it up. Repeat after me. I have to learn something new. Go ahead and repeat. I know it sounds silly, but go ahead and repeat with me. In order to earn new revenue from current clients, I want this to be top of mind to you, in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. Now, we have a couple of objectives every single morning. Our three objectives are sales progress, address any roadblocks, and the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand. Yes, there's a daily sales progress. We check in, and that's the part of us getting together for this time that we have. But also, it's to address any roadblocks. And the one I like to mention always, the 5 sales pillars. Pillar number 1, just so you're fully aware, I like to go over it. It takes about 60 seconds, but it's so important, is you must have a CEO sales plan. A 1-page plan that allows you to be able to know exactly what's going to take place, your sales strategy, your sales system, your sales infrastructure, your sales funnels, very similar to the case study that we just did. If you don't have your one-page CEO sales plan, go to www.ceosalesplan.com. Again, www.ceosalesplan.com. There's no cost for that. The second sales pillar that's part of our objectives is your sales messaging of sales cycle. The sales cycle is from the time that you meet the client, you connect to them, to you communicate with the client, typically in your community, to the time the client's ready to make a purchase or convert over to a client. So what is the sales cycle that you go through? And sales pillar number 3 that's most important as well is you must have a sales message. Now, we know that our words will make us rich. So we want to be able to share the words that we're going to say, that we're going to use in our sales messaging that conveys how we solve a problem. People will pay today if you help them solve a problem today. And then the 5th sales pillar is a sales team. Now you think about it, you got to have a sales team, right? Somebody has to generate the revenue. I know I skipped sales pillar number 4, which is, sales indicators. We'll go over that with the CEO sales dashboard. Nothing more important than that. If you don't have the CEO sales dashboard, which we'll go over shortly, make sure you go get it. Go over to www.ceosaleshuddle.com. Again, www.ceosaleshuddle.com. Download it. There's no cost. Okay. Now, some of you have it. We're going to go over it shortly. Some of you have it and you may have never filled it out. It's okay. You get a fresh start today. It's for sales growth. It's for accountability, and it's for consistency. So head over here right now to www.ceosaleshuddle.com. Get the CEO sales dashboard. It will change your life if you allow it to change your life. Okay. For those folks that tune in every morning, I love to connect with you. They're out there, by the way. And here's how we do that, because you can see me, but I can't see you. So how do I get a chance to see you? Look right below the video if you're on social media and put hashtag I'm here. Now, put it right in the comment section. I read every comment. If you're DMing me over at I am Che Brown, you can drop me a DM. I read every DM. I respond the same day. And if you're watching the replay, we appreciate you. Maybe you can't be here every morning. You have other commitments, but you tuned in because you understand the importance that if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business, and you subscribe to that one philosophy. So you're here now. Put hashtag replay. I love seeing the replays, man. It's so cool to connect with you. And if you happen to be on our streaming channel right now, and you're like, Shay, I'm on Roku. I'm listening to the podcast right now, and I'm playing in your car as you're driving down the road, or you're getting on an airplane now, and I'm in your ear right now. Go over to social media and just drop me a DM over at I am Che Brown. At I am Che Brown. So what is CEO Sales Huddle? CEO Sales Huddle is the place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. Why? Because it's all about sales growth, accountability, and consistency. So every morning when you show up, we're taking a look. We're checking in. This is not a raw session. This is where were we yesterday, where were we the day before, and where are we today, and where are we going to be tomorrow. And you probably heard that consistency is the key. Now, how long is this? It's 15 minutes. 15 minutes each morning, we get together to focus on the one area that generates revenue for your business. So right now, if you don't have the cash flow that you need, it's never a money problem for an entrepreneur or CEO. It's always a sales problem. So take a look at the sales organization. Give the sales organization the people, give the sales organization the tools, and give the sales organization the processes that it needs in order to solve the problems that generate revenue. And it goes to the sales organization, okay? Anyway, I'm off of that. But we have 15 minutes today, and that's what we do. What's our number one outcome? Our number one outcome is $100,000 per month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And this is over and beyond whatever you're earning today. As a result of you as a CEO being focused on the sales organization, there's an extra $100,000 that's going into your bank account. Now, we're going to now get into probably, arguably, I believe, one of the most important segments that we do every single morning, which is the CEO sales dashboard. And we created the CEO sales dashboard because it didn't exist. And there was a problem that was in the marketplace. And the problem in the marketplace is that CEOs were like, look, what do I measure? What do I manage? Now, you may have heard this before, and I want this to be our sales philosophy. So if you're here now, and make this part of your sales organization philosophy, and that is it's all about what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And so we're going to look at the 5 key indicators that you need. And I want you to imagine for a moment that this is very similar. Wrong one. There we go. This is very similar to you weighing in on the scale every morning. Like you go every morning, you get out the shower, and you step right on the scale. And there's a number there. And whatever the number is, it allows you to get tuned in once again. It allows you to get focused. Maybe it's looking at your bank account every morning. I don't know what it is for you. But here, there are 5 key categories. There's leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. So as a CEO, you only have to make sure that the sales organization has the people, the processes, and the tools necessary in these key areas. What gets measured gets managed. So now we're going to open it up. So you go and open up yours right now. Maybe some of you already have it open, and that's kind of cool. If you do, just look just like this. This is the CEO sales dashboard. You see on the right-hand side, going down, we have the columns, and we have leads, appointments, offers, deals, repeat business. Going across the top, we have dates, the numbers, the day, whatever the date is for the day. Go all the way across the top, find today's date, look down. And today we're going to really focus on offers. Now, you could plug in the numbers for appointments. You can plug in the amount of leads came in, how many were qualified. And I don't want you to do this yourself. I share this every time I have a call. If you have an assistant, if you have a mentee, if you have supporters, you might want them plugging in numbers. Okay. However, if you have to do it yourself as a CEO, it's okay. That's why I want you to generate revenue so you can hire an assistant to do it. This is the best use of your time. You're like, Shay, I can only take 15 minutes while I'm listening to you. What is the best use of my time during that 15 minutes? Open up your Excel sheet and plug in these numbers. And then what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Today, we're going to go look at offers. And offers has really 4 main areas to it. So let's go back over here. Let's pull up offers. I love to do that. Let me see here. There we go. And once we go back to offers, we'll take a look. Now, in the offers category, you can add new categories, but we want to make and track how many offers did we make for someone to give us a credit card, for someone to maybe do a credit application, for someone to sign a contract, for someone to send us an ACHN. Whatever it may be for you, go ahead and put those numbers in right now. You see, there was a time that I only measured results if we had deals come in. And I may get totally depressed, like, oh my gosh, we had no deals come in. But then I started saying, I'm going to reward myself for taking effort. Like, I had the conversation. I made an offer. And that's all I can do is say, let me show you how we can help you. And once I show them how I can help them, it's okay. If they buy, they buy. If they don't, they don't. But I must get in front of more people who I can serve. When you do that, you're not trying to sell. You're just trying to serve. And isn't that what we're in the business of doing? So now that you have the CEO Sales Dashboard, the number one sales tool that gets CEOs to $100,000 or more a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue, now we're going to go celebrate some wins. We're going to take a look at it and say, wait a minute. We're not going to beat ourselves up. We're going to acknowledge where we are. So we're going to celebrate wins. So 3 questions, because the philosophy that the sales organization has adopted while I'm here is powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So when you look back over yesterday's results, what are you most proud of? In the sales organization, was it the effort? Did they show up? Was it the energy? What was the biggest accomplishment yesterday? Did they stick to the plan? Did they make the calls? Did they reach out? Did they follow up? What was going on in the sales organization? Did the sales funnel do what it's supposed to do? Isn't that kind of cool when that happens, by the way? What do you want to brag about today? Maybe there was an extra $10,000 that came in through the sales funnel. Your labor was not involved. They made the purchase online. Whatever it is, what is it for you? And then we don't stop there. Some people stop there. No, we're not going to stop there. We're going to take a look at now, what are some of the hurdles that are out there? And the hurdles are very important because the hurdles are, powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So now we're going to go back and look at, what was some of the challenges? What was your biggest roadblock that you had? What's the one thing that's preventing you today from moving forward? And then last, what's the one thing you can do that if you did it, and put your energy and effort in behind it, it would move the needle. Like it would shock you. It would shock yourself. It would shock everyone that's involved. What would that be? What does that even look like for you? My message of the day is stay the course. My message of the day is stay the course. The reason I say stay the course is that once you measure, once you manage, things get better. Once you stay in this type of conversation, sometimes you show up and maybe it's no big deal. You might be repeating the words after me as I'm going. But then there's a breakthrough. You show up, you've been implementing it, you're tracking, you're managing, you're making the adjustments, and all of a sudden, just like working out, you look in the mirror like, whoa, like when did that happen? And that's the seriousness of being consistent. So stay the course. Believe in your mission, your goals, and your objectives. And if you do that, you will be successful. With that being said, my name again is Che Brown. I want you to know that you are an amazing CEO. You're an awesome CEO. You're a game-changing CEO. You're a caring CEO. You're a CEO who believes this world can be a better place because you exist, your company exists, and the talents that you give. And I believe for you today is your January 1st. And because of just that one reason, your best is still yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name is Che Brown, the founder of the CEO Sales Huddle. I'll see you, well, as they say, on the other side. Peace, everybody.